Hey everybody, it's Amanda. It's Thursday and it's time for my grocery haul. I am doing a low spend month February. I'm doing it. But we did a low spend month January, and one of the things that we're really short on this week was fruits and vegetables because we've pretty much eaten them all down. So we wanted to go ahead and try to get as many as possible. I was going to do a Walmart pickup, but I couldn't get everything I wanted. I was hopeful I could go to my discount store and get more. So I decided to actually go shopping this week instead, and we ended up going over budget. But that doesn't mean that we're going over for February. We're still sticking to our low spend month challenge. The difference is, and I think you guys will notice this, that if you go shopping, that sometimes when you have more money that you spend at once, you have more buying power in your hand, you can actually get more and stock up. So this is kind of a 2-week haul, because what I did was I took my budget for the 2 weeks and I was free to use anything for the 2 weeks, and then whatever I have left will just be what we kind of grab things we need next week. So that being said, our regular budget is $50. For the low spend month challenge for the first 2 weeks, we're supposed to be doing 85% of our budget and 75% of our budget. 85% of our budget is $42.50. 75% of our budget is $37.50. So if you add those two together, they add up to $80. Now, I told myself I could do anything up to $80 because we were going to do 2 weeks, and I'm under the $80. And I still have some left for next week, but not much. So I'm going to show you the totals, and I'll show you what I bought, and we'll talk about some plans that we have for the next week or so. Okay, so it's in the evening, so the lighting is really bad. I hope you guys can see this, but it's the discount grocery store. I spent $17.53, and at Ingles I spent $54.49, and some of those, I'll tell you right now, some of those were purchases I should not have made, but it's done now. Total of $72.02, and there is my additions for the week: the $42.50, the $37.50, $80, and I have about $8 left over for next week. So I'm going to show you on the table what all I bought, and we'll talk about how we're going to work this out for the low spend month challenge. So let's take a look. First, I want to show you my receipts, and you can see right here $17.53 and right here $54.49. In case you hear clicking, by the way, I have a whole chicken in the oven for dinner, and the timer just went off. Okay, so right here we have our grocery items that we purchased. I'm actually going to, for a rare occasion, start with the things that I got at the discount grocery store. And you'll see here at the front, I got these Bubba Burgers, and each box is 2 pounds of beef, and they were $4.99 each. It's kind of a glare, but I hope you can see that it was $4.99. And so that ends up being about $2.50 a pound for beef, and that's a really good deal. They are the bacon cheddar one, and they actually had several more, but I don't eat bacon, Brianna doesn't eat bacon, so really it's just Rick and Brian who eat it, and I didn't want to get too many, so I just got 2 boxes of that. So those were the portion of my discount grocery budget. That was like $10 of my $17. And then the other things I got 2 bags of the Mexican 4 cheese, and they were $1.50 each. You can see 2 of those there. I grabbed a thing of Kraft Zesty Italian for 69 cents. I grabbed this Heinz tomato ketchup, the Simply tomato ketchup. It was $2.19. And then I got these elbow noodles. 16 ounces of elbow noodles in a bag were 50 cents each. Each 16-ounce box was $1 each, so it was half the price just to get it in a bag. Really good deal. So that's what I got at my discount store for $17, and I think those were all good stock-up deals. Everything else were things that I went to Ingles for. Now, I went to Ingles partially because, and I've mentioned this before, I really prefer their produce. Aldi's produce for me, at the store that I go to, tends to go bad quickly, and I wanted something that hopefully would last a little bit longer, so that's partially why I went. And you can see a lot of the things that we got were produce items. So right here I got a cabbage, and it was 85 cents a pound or $1.82. The last cabbage that I got at Aldi went bad really quickly, which is rare for cabbage, so I was kind of sad about that. Bananas we always get at Ingles. It was $1 for this bag of bananas, so we have that. And this bag of iceberg garden salad was $99. Spinach, the bag of spinach was $2.84. And this bag of kale was $2.48. So I've been really wanting greens and we'd run out. So I was like, I've got to have some more greens. I did stock up on 10 pounds of potatoes for $5.98, and I also grabbed a bag of apples for $4.98, but here are two of my expensive purchases. So one thing that Brianna had asked me about is she really wanted me to get some fresh broccoli. We actually have a ton of frozen broccoli, but she has been begging me for fresh broccoli, and you know what, when you have a child that is asking you for fresh broccoli and you can afford it, you're going to try to swing that. So it was $4.47. That's outrageous. I didn't even realize how expensive it was till it was rang up. $4.47 for this broccoli. Oh, we've got to grow some. And then the other mistake that I made was this. You probably can see it on the tag now. Organic. I did not realize I'd grabbed the organic onions. They actually had regular bag of onions that was on sale for $2 and some change, and I thought I'd grab that, and this actually rang up as $4.28, and I did not realize that till I got home and I was looking at my receipt to tell you guys that I had grabbed the organic and gotten the more expensive one. So I'm not going back to the store. We're stuck with it now, but my word, I gotta pay better attention. That was a mistake. Eggs were 98 cents for a dozen. The ground beef was not a bad price at $2.98 a pound. It's not as cheap as this, but this is just plain ground beef, $2.98 a pound, so we grabbed that. The butter was very expensive at Ingles, so I don't know, next time, definitely don't be getting that there, but I did need some, and I wasn't making another trip. So this was $3.98. The Daisy sour cream was $1.68. We are totally out of olive oil, and I needed some. So this was $5.98, which I actually thought for this size bottle is actually quite a good price. So that was fine. And here's the other kind of mistake that I made. Chips for $1.98. Brianna had said she was going to get some chips, and I thought she was saying she was going to get the chips. And so I didn't even pay attention. I was doing something else when we were checking out. I didn't realize that these were in my things that I was getting. I thought she was getting it for herself. So I bought a $2 bag of chips, which is fine. I mean, you know, $2 bag of chips isn't such a big deal. But it's just, I wasn't expecting it. You know what I'm saying? So between the chips and the broccoli, you know, I probably would have paid for more broccoli. But anyway, so it's all right. Sorry, it's not a big deal. But it's just, I made several mistakes, and we're supposed to be on a tight budget, and it was just like, But you know what? These things happen. So here is what we bought. We do have a lot of veg. We got some good deals on meat, and we have some basic stock-up items, so I think we're good and stocked up for the next couple of weeks. Frustrating day at the grocery store, but that's okay. Things happen, and they've probably happened to you, and they happen to me, and it's just how it goes sometimes. But we do have, and I already had a video of our menu plan for this week, which I'll link at the top if you haven't seen, and it's the week started on Monday. We do meal planned on Monday. So, this is this week, and we're going to get through next week, Monday, and then the Monday after that. Hopefully, that's the goal. We'll have another shopping day, you know, like I said, in between to get $8 worth of items, just like a little stock up thing. But overall, we're going to use all the things that we have, and it should last us at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks before we've got to buy some more things. So thankfully, all of this we already have everything in the house for these, and we'll just be making our meal plan based on what we have, and we'll probably be having more burgers, which my husband will not complain about. So anyway, all right, so that is it for today for my grocery haul. If you have not gotten your February low spend month calendar, I'll have that linked in the description box, and you can definitely join in on the low spend month challenge. And even if you've had a bad week like me, don't let that get you down. Just work it out with the rest of your budget for the rest of the month. You can do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to swing it. It's going to be fine. We're going to get through this time and make sure we have enough. So anyway, so you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.